Hi, my name is Edith, and I'm Hungarian like paprika. But when I'm tired, I'm Canadian tired. As you see, I'm of a certain age. Let me illustrate it for you. No, I'm not Generation X. I'm Generation cross your legs when you sneeze if you don't want to pee your pants. And that's the type of multitasking that comes with middle age. I came to the big country with my Canadian husband 15 years ago. When I landed in Toronto, almost, the immigration officer asked me some personal questions like, how are you? Thank you for this question. I have an upset stomach from your Air Canada bird food. I need to pee and I'm a little, what do you call it, horny? What about you, Officer Prince Charming? Ma'am, I'm sorry, but you look a little disoriented after your overnight flight. What are your plans for Canada? I'm going to raise the spiritual vibration of this land with my presence. You're welcome. And where are you going to live in Canada? Je vais habiter à Aylmer, Québec. Vous savez, la belle Provence. Sorry, ma'am, I don't speak Hungarian. Aren't you supposed to be bilingual? Sorry, ma'am, this is a free country. Here you can be bilingual, bisexual, bipolar, whatever you wish. Anyways, welcome to the big country and have a good one. Ah, so that's what you're supposed to do in Canada. Have a good one. Dirty, dirty ossifer. So the immigration officer asked my husband to be a good citizen and take me home to Aylmer, Quebec. So when we got home, my husband started digging a pond in the backyard. And by the time he was done, we were separated. 9 years later, it was a big pond. I replaced him with a hot water bottle and a handyman. Since my separation, the only erotic experience in my life has been my dentist's fingers in my mouth, doing my root canal. Then he retired, so I got a new dentist and he retired too. Well, not getting any makes you spiritual. So I'm very, very spiritual right now. Sometimes spiritual people have supernatural powers. For example, there are yogis who can stop breathing or they stop their heartbeat. I stopped menstruating. I practiced a special type of meditation called menopause. Very relaxing. Sometimes enlightened beings go to the Himalayas, sit in the snow and meditate. All they wear is a wet sheet. They can make the snow melt around them and dry the sheet with the internal heat they radiate from their body. I can do that too, but I don't need to go to the Himalayas because I live in Aylmer. I can sit on my driveway in my pajamas emanating hot flashes for 6 months every year. I call it spiritual snow removal. Anything is possible in Aylmer. When I got too spiritual, I also tried online dating. I created my profile on maslabdogs.com and I met this guy called Yogi Soulmate. That was his name. He was so spiritual that he invited me for a kale smoothie at Cafe Mulligan in Aylmer. And he said, can you move that glass without touching it? Sure. I'm a woman. I can move things without touching them, you know. He said, I cannot decide if you're dirty or spiritual. Okay, let's go for a walk and I show you. I felt this vegan, gluten-free chemistry between us. So as we were gently levitating along the river, I said to him, would you like to explore my hidden dimensions with your pendulum? He said, tell me more about yourself. My pendulum is not ready yet. Okay, I'm from Hungary. Here's the map. I love romantic dinners, soft music, candlelight, swearing in Hungarian on oszig transport buses. If If I tell you what my special horoscope sign is, you're gonna faint. Tell me. You really want to know? I want to know. Are you sure? I'm sure. Okay, you asked for it. I'm a clitoris. You are a what? You heard me correctly. I'm a clitoris. I was born in May and I'm not easy to find. He said, my pendulum is ready now. Let's go meditate in the bush. So that's what we did. After a few hours, he said, on a scale of 1 to 7, how would you rate our first close encounter? Let me think. -5 with the wind chill? Nice try though. Then I just teleported myself home to my DVD collection to watch Mr. Darcy's wet shirt scene in Pride and Prejudice. It's very spiritual. Thank you. Have a good one as often as possible.